Hey, you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and we made it our illustrious return to season 3, the last season of Bottom. This is episode 1, Hole.
Hole.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Are you super excited?
Super excited.
And so, you guys, we're back, and I hope you guys are excited just as much as we are. And let's get on with the episode.
Oh, Ferris wheel.
Right, now this is definitely the last ride of the evening, Eddie. We've had more than enough fun for one night.
That looks so rickety and old and unsafe.
Hold on. Do you guys ever go on carnivals? And would you ride on this if you saw this at a carnival? Because
that specific one, hell no.
Hell no.
That's a big fat no. Do you remember when we went into Atlanta with your family?
Yeah.
And we went on that massive Ferris wheel?
Yep.
That one was like enclosed in glass and it was really nice, but I was pregnant at the time and very like motion sickness. And we had like 8 or 9 people shoved in that thing, and anytime anyone moved, it rocked, and I was like, whoa.
I don't trust this. I never trust any carnivals, like, because they tear down, they set back up. Like, guys, they're not checking that stuff.
They're
It's sketch
for sure. It's gotta at least look safe, and this does not. Either it's gonna fall apart and you're gonna die, or you need to get a tetanus shot at the minimum.
I had no idea I'd eaten so much. It went everywhere.
Oh God.
What?
Is he saying he shit all over the place?
The Wences?
Or puked all over? He said, I didn't realize I ate so much. It went all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Are they just like stuck up there and they're just looking around at everything?
You looked like a sprinkler as you went round.
No.
It was really actually very attractive.
Yeah.
Ew.
She was furious. You whizzed round 3 times and she looked like the creature from the swamp.
Oh, I don't remember eating all those horrible lumps of gristle.
Ew.
No, that was her face, Eddie.
Oh my God.
I feel better now, that's the main thing.
Yes, that's the main thing.
Which is surprising, really, considering the ghost train unpleasantness.
Oh, yeah, that was nasty, wasn't it? Yeah. Wasn't coming out of your mouth that time, was it?
Oh. Okay, that's good that clarified that, because I was hoping it was mouth, but for some reason I'm just picturing him like butt spraying all over the place. I don't know why, because like his pants probably weren't down, but I'm glad that they clarified that.
Look at his face in this scene right here. That's golden.
Otherwise, I'd never have got his trousers.
How do they fit, by the way?
Not bad, not bad.
Oh,
Got a sort of skirty feel to them, these trousers, haven't they?
I think he may have been Scottish. Yes, Ockeye whoopsie-daisy.
Yes. The Scottish are allowed to be transvestites.
That's right.
Oh my God.
We're moving. Hold on tight. For God's sake, don't foul yourself again.
Oh God, no. That was those pepperami noises there that I wanted to hear again.
That's a pepperami right there.
Calm down, Richie. They're just letting some more people on.
What?
I would never stand in those.
No.
Maybe it's those birds that have been following us around all night.
What birds?
No, don't look.
The one trying to get her skirt back.
Oh, look.
Yeah, but we are.
Yes, I know that. But
Did you ever remember a laugh track? Has it been this long?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Has there ever been a laugh track to these episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about this one in particular. It's so distracting because there's like one little teenage girl that's like,
Yeah,
giggle
I feel like
laughing.
most of the time there's one that's just a lot louder and stands out a lot more. But yeah, I definitely
You notice her?
noticed them from. No, not this episode. I don't. I mean, I've heard them, but some other ones it's like a lot more distracting. But this one's not been very bad. But yes,
She's making me miserable, and I'm trying to watch Rick's freaking face. Look at that.
you're usually really good at ignoring things, so just tune into that.
I know. I gotta enter.
Just pretend it's me talking.
Yeah. Did you not hear?
Yeah.
God damn it. Who let you come to this?
Why not?
Because then they'll know that we fancy them. Then we'll get off with them. Then we'll go back to their places and do it on them.
Do it on them.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah!
Well, it's this new skirt. It rucks up very easily.
Rocks up very easily.
I can see your point. That's funny.
Let's wave at them and wink and stuff and let them know we're on.
They're gonna fall.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it too.
All set? Sexy faces on.
Oh, God.
Richie, how do we know which one's whose?
Oh, well, mine's a cracker. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not as many legs as the other one.
Was she smoking a pipe?
Yeah?
And is she called Keith?
And is she called Keith?
Yeah.
You fool! That's Keith and Deirdre.
Yeah! Keith's your bird and Deirdre's mine.
Keith and Deirdre from the Lamb and Flag mixed doubles nudie tag mud wrestling team.
What?
Well, why was she giving me the eye all night? Eh? Not
Hey?
the glass one, the other one. The beard kept pointing at you.
Because he's Keith, one-legged mad dog Keith McFrenzy, and I owe him 50 quid
Oh, no.
for 17 years. I think I always get mumps during mud wrestling week.
They don't call me the Hammersmith Crumpet Radar for nothing.
The Hammersmith Grumpet Radar.
Screaming for my underwear.
Screamy.
Blind!
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
We've all been sensing your sort of musky smell for nigh on 40 years. You buy another shirt!
This is an original Van der Hosen.
Van Hosen.
What
have
I
a
would
Van
like to
Heusen
know
shirt.
is when he's going to buy more underwear, because I feel like he's the type of guy that alternates between like 2 to 3 pair of underwear.
But they're original.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Stanky.
Hanes.
Hanes.
Mine are
They probably don't have Louis Vuitton underwear.
my 100% fruit of the loom.
If you had the common decency to go out and get yourself a proper job and not hang around the flat all day like some vast slug. Opportunity to take my top off and wash it without the risk of you seeing my nipples.
That was so intense.
I can see now why he hasn't washed that shirt in 30 years
Yeah.
or 160. I don't know.
You if you had a roommate like that, would you be embarrassed? Men have their tops up all the time.
If my areolas were fucking, I would.
But you go to like the beach and stuff and lots more people see them.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I think if I had and if I was self-conscious about them, I wouldn't. I have very nice, tender, nice ones.
Very nice, tender, nice ones.
Yeah, I got good ones. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people have pepperonis. What? Pepperonis. What? Why is that funny? You know this to be true.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're normal. They're, I'm proud of them.
You should show them more then.
Yeah, not on
A
camera.
little nip slip.
But I get it.
Look at Eddie's face.
Oh, yeah. This was such an intense scene. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really
They are
intense.
really stepping up their game in season 3.
Yeah.
They're like, everything we've done up until this point, more.
More. I was really waiting for them, like, to just... I'm still waiting for them to fall out of this thing.
Oh, it's happening.
Hey,
Oh, no.
the lights have gone out.
Oh, they shut it down.
We're the only ones on the whole ride. In fact, it looks like they're closing up for the night.
Oh, I would have seen that coming.
Reminded me of my dad's funeral.
Oh,
They're not using all their fingers.
Oh, no.
Yes, hello.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
I used to live in Bromley.
Hey, he's picking something up.
Yep, and that's a pretty wild place.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to be able to throw something at them.
No.
While I was down there, duck. Where?
Hey, Good shot, mister. Give yourself a goldfish. Well, it's your fault for touching up the burly Ferris wheel attendant.
I thought she was a girl.
They were pectorals, you fool.
They were pectorals.
Had an earring.
Yeah, through her foreskin.
How do they stay serious?
All the time. No, we got a blooper video too. Didn't we just get like the
Yeah,
blooper
we did.
from our live stream?
But we're not allowed to watch it until all of season 3 is done.
Fair.
So it gives nothing away.
And then we've got some live shows to do.
Mm-hmm.
We could break them up into parts, I think.
Yeah,
We could do like bits and pieces.
for sure.
I don't know. That was a prince. Where was he touching him?
Apparently, he found out about the piercing, so not anywhere
Oh,
Oh.
2 hands. Oh,
I don't care what you say. She still had one hell of a cleavage.
she still had one hell of a cleavage.
Now they're all sort of going away. In fact, everyone's going away. I think the whole fair is closing down.
Like complete bastards! They can't treat us like this. Now look here, you roustabouts!
You roustabouts.
And I'm gonna memorize all of you. At precisely... knackers, what's the time, Eddie?
Oh, knackers.
Hang on. That's my watch. The family heirloom. The one that Grandpa Willis found on that body in the Somme.
I just thought you might need to, know the time.
Thanks, Eddie.
Oh.
It was making a little dint in your waistcoat pocket. I got rid of them at that antique clocky sort of place. Have you seen my new motorbike?
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's obviously midnight, isn't it?
How'd you work that out?
Because the fair closes at midnight and the fair's closed.
All right.
All right.
The fair's closed! The fair's closed! Eddie!
Oh my gosh.
And we're stuck 350 feet up in the air on a Ferris wheel!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that realization what's going on.
I know, again.
He's like, oh, the fair's closed.
Right, back to the situation at hand.
Yeah, I would lose my mind.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Eddie! The fair's closed! And we're stuck 350 feet up in the air on a Ferris wheel!
Yes, it's a living nightmare.
Okay. I feel like if this is going to happen to you, it's best to happen to you if you're a male, because you could whip it out and pee off the side. If you have to pee as a female, you're either peeing on the ride itself or you're going to risk death trying to pop a squat over the railing.
Or option 3, in your purse of goodies.
You don't have a shiwi.
Why?
Because most people don't have them.
Why? I thought they come collapsible and they're just like. and
Do
you
I own one?
Well, we can get a collapsible sheet.
In case I get trapped on a Ferris wheel?
Why not?
I will just not ride a Ferris wheel if that's the case.
You never know. You never know.
No.
And I don't know what's going on out there with their Ferris wheels.
I mean, it's a very sketchy looking one, so...
And they pissed off the fair. So, I mean,
Yeah.
this is golden. But I really don't know, like... I really don't know if they're going to get down. Like how... I think guys would end up trying to find a way down and like crawl, But
Yeah,
then
probably.
that's death.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit's made out of wood. That's sketchy.
Take all your clothes off and knot them together.
Not what together?
They're going to make a rope.
I'm gonna go off and get help. Off I go.
Oh my god.
Is he going to push him?
Eddie, if I fall and plunge 350 feet and splatter on the ground, will you,
What, laugh?
will you scatter my ashes over Queen's Park Rangers football ground?
No!
No.
See you later.
Look at that. Gordon's gin, 1 litre. Oh, baby.
Hello, baby. If it's turned on, how is this happening?
Right. Oh god.
Oh, look, Eddie, your pint's empty.
I better just nip to the bar before they close. Can I get you anything?
Oh, that's kind. I'll just have a baby sham.
Right, got any money?
What? Fagin?
Oh, this was one.
Oh God.
But like, why is it electrified? Why is it electrified?
Because it's a show.
Hey, everything's turned off, so it shouldn't be live. It
It's a
should be
show,
hot.
yeah.
Hate it. I want them to go down. I don't want them to be in this Ferris wheel.
They
the
probably
whole-
also don't want to be in the
I
Ferris
know. I
wheel.
feel bad for them.
We're bloody trapped! Oh, God! Oh, God! This is just like the Poseidon adventure!
Okay, I would like to know really fast, if you were in this position, this is for you, and then this is also for the comments, which route would you go? Would you take the way that Rick took, or would you go the way that Eddie took? Like walking across on your feet, or shimmying across, then going down the cars?
Well, I mean, I feel like the path that Eddie took would eventually,
It would, yeah. You'd
And
have to
then
change
you-
positions at some point.
yeah,
But would you, starting out, get up there and walk across like that on your feet?
no, I would go down the way Rick did, Richie, and I would take,
Richie, yeah.
I would take the pole right there and just like start
Going down, you'd have to be really careful of those light bulbs so they
Yeah.
don't shatter and cut your arms open.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
terrible. This is not a great ride. I hate it.
No, it's not. I think walking across the top would be very scary looking down at that, and I would get sick and fall off.
Yeah. But so my thing is when you get to that point where you need to transition,
Mhm.
it's on a slope.
Yeah.
So like how could you, without force and velocity, how would you be able to get like down without your body just falling?
Yeah. You'd have to, like, once you got to the curve, you'd have to stop and like turn around and then just hold on with your arms and legs, wrap them around like a monkey on a bar,
Yeah.
and just try to like,
But even that, that's
yourself
like
down.
so much.
yeah, I mean, it would be physically like very, very difficult, I think. You'd have to be holding on as tight as you could and just allow yourself just enough release to like slowly go down.
Or if you're going vertically, I feel like you have a better chance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be tough. It'd be really scary. I would definitely stay up there. I would just stay up there till forever.
Yeah.
Until somebody came. And then
I'd be like-
if I died there, I died there. But it's better than falling to my death.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we just jump and use your voluminous trousers as a parachute?
No good, Eddie. I've got my PE knickers on.
I got my PE knickers.
What's she like?
My sister? She's just like me. Only with smaller jugs.
Hi.
Come on, Eddie, we're gonna have to think of something else.
That's right.
I thought I was gonna be like, never mind.
God, I can't take any more of this! I've got to get out of here!
Just calm down! Calm down!
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. I feel better now.
Hey, Rich,
Yeah.
Oh.
What was that for?
I was just making sure.
Oh, God.
I get back to Blighty. Find myself a piece of land. Find myself a beautiful woman.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe even raise some kids.
We're not going to pull through to the other end of this one, Skip.
You've got to dream, Eddie. Got to hold on to the dream.
I love how deep and yeah.
Philosophical.
What's your question?
Well,
your
I
question?
guess it's kind of out of left field. But my question is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we talking such complete and utter bollocks?
I don't know, Eddie. I guess
Oh,
the
shut
sky's
up,
like...
shut up!
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we're all shut up in our own way.
All right, that's it.
Oh. 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 Ow.
That bollocks.
Yeah, me too. Sorry about the bollocks, Eddie.
Oh, it's the owls.
No news. Shocker.
How long have we been here now?
About 7 minutes.
Feels like 8.5 minutes.
I've never heard someone be like, feels like 8.5.
8.5
It's always like, it feels like an eternity, or it's been like an hour.
I was gonna say it's really funny, like prior to this, just when they were, you know, I guess it was around the same time that they were planning on trying to attempt to leave the place, but I was like, it's probably been like 3 minutes and that's it this whole time. And then yeah, this happens.
I would be freaking out. But you know what I love is Richie's like, and they still kept that because it's like, it's so funny, man. It's so funny.
Hey, Richard, look at this. Remember that stalk margarine competition we entered?
Yeah?
We didn't win it.
Oh,
Well, who did?
Slip Digby.
Slip Digby. The organist?
Well, that's not what they called him in court.
Oh God.
I like stalk margarine because I've only got one leg.
what? No.
Clever bastard.
Yeah.
You
What?
clever bastard.
Told you we weren't going to get far with I like stalk margarine because I've enclosed a fiver.
It's all here in this article entitled Illegal Death Trap Wheel to Close Tonight. Whole area declared danger zone and boarded up to await detonation.
Oh no.
Too expensive to dismantle, so they're just going to blow it up. First thing tomorrow morning.
Sort of spare underpants time, really, isn't it? Help!
Look, there's nothing for it. We're just going to have to wait till an aeroplane comes, right, and try and attract his attention.
Yes!
Here comes one.
Oh.
So you had the egg. Eddie, here comes a helicopter.
That's really getting you.
I was like, oh, this guy sounds, oh, it's coming up. And then I heard,
I know, it got to a point where it was like
it was clearly a fart.
That was good. That was good though. I want to listen to that again.
It almost sounded like someone's with a, they were like literally,
Yeah, it did. And you see the exact point their faces changed to.
Oh, look, Eddie! Here comes a helicopter! Hello? Hello? Is that a police chopper?
No, I think one of them's just left his truncheon sticking out the door. Hey, look, he's got a side handle.
yeah, look, he's got a side handle.
I say.
Can't see us. They're gone.
They're gone.
Give that to me, give it to me, give it to me. God. What's in this?
Brandy,
Good.
meths, Perno, paint stripper, Mr. Sheen, brake fluid, and Drambuie.
Oh my God.
And Drambuie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the brake fluid.
That makes my stomach hurt.
I may very well not be.
Well, anyway, this is going to bloody work. Right, look, we stuffed that in there. Yes. Right? We wait for the next chopper to come along.
Oh.
Bung it right up in the air, where it bursts and illuminates us.
May I voice just a small note of caution?
No time, Eddie. Here comes the chopper now.
Oh God.
It's made out of wood.
Here it goes. Wait for it to burst. Wait for it to burst.
It's not going to burst. It's going to burst on them.
Well, you said it was going to illuminate us.
Whinging, at least we're warm now.
At least we're warm.
I will never, ever, ever forget you for this.
Forget you for this.
We get ourselves out of some scrapes, don't we?
Oh my God.
Eddie, get me out!
Oh, by the hair.
Thanks, Eddie.
I didn't even recognize that at first.
What,
That
they
took me a
got by the
second.
hair?
Yeah.
Eddie, help!
I was watching his face.
Oh.
Bollocks! You're just overweight.
Who dare call me overweight, young man? Splice my sausages! Corn!
That's fucking hilarious. Wait, I honestly didn't think that was gonna happen.
I
when
didn't
it
see
did.
that coming either.
Christmas pudding!
Blood and stomach pills.
Hey, Eddie.
What?
We know how to swear, us two, don't we?
Right on the nail there, you bastard.
If we killed ourselves, we could cheat fate.
Yeah. I don't think we actually want to piss fate off at the moment.
Oh my gosh.
To piss fate off.
That would be my reaction.
100%.
Oh my god.
At the moment.
I did my bit for the country.
What, you stayed in the town?
Absolutely.
You know, I think I might come back as a bra.
A bra?
It's a bro.
Well, all us Buddhists believe in reincarnation, you see.
When did you become a Buddhist?
About 5 seconds ago. May I say it has completely changed my life.
You can't come back as a bra. That's just stupid. You got to come back as something organic.
All right, I'm only a beginner, you know. All right, then I'll come back as Claudia Schiffer.
Claudia Schiffer.
And then I'd run back indoors and I'd look at myself and I'd say, ooh, look, you're all wet. You better strip off slowly in front of a mirror.
Bird.
Yeah, but she wouldn't know that.
Let me get this straight. You have taken the ancient wisdom of Buddhism and perverted it into a dastardly scheme whereby you take over the brain of a supermodel just so you can get a quick ogle at her norks.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. And I'll be able to keep a really good lookout for any supermodels taking topless helicopter lessons.
Yeah, all right! Down there, got any papers so we can sign up?
Things are looking bleak.
Could they just jump to the next one?
You'd have to like swing and jump.
Good old C of E.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, lordy.
Oh lordy.
Looks a lordy.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, way down on that old Swanee River.
What? What is this?
It's a miracle.
They're dead already.
Nice one. Although we, and indeed the whole BBC, respect people's rights to believe in whatever they wish, we don't want to get into the shit on this one. Actually believe in God, do we?
No. Shit.
Oh god.
I knew it. That was a nice little
Shit.
shit. Because the BBC, we want to make sure.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, baby. What did you think of season 1 or season 3, episode 1 hole? They're in. Oh my gosh, they're in the hole. They're in the shithole.
They're in the shithole.
they're in it.
They were definitely in it.
What did you think of this episode?
I thought it was good.
Is it nice being back?
It's really nice being back. I will say,
The ending definitely like picked it up.
yeah.
That like last few bits or skits at the end had me crying.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was still a good episode and it was funny, but season 2 had so many bangers just back to back to back to back. And then, the last 2 episodes of season 1 that I feel like this didn't really have the same kind of energy in a sense, where it was just like,
Well, they were up in a Ferris wheel the whole
Throughout.
time.
they were.
And they made that an episode and they made it funny.
Yeah.
I think that's solid.
I think maybe because it was in the same,
Scene or frame the
Yeah.
whole time.
yeah, maybe that's what's just throwing it off for me a little bit. Like I said, I still thought it was really funny. But yeah, it just didn't have that like super impactful. You know, there's been like every episode almost has one spot where I'm dying laughing, and this had good parts, but it didn't have that same kind of energy for me. But I still enjoyed it. I'm very, very, very happy to be in season 3. I'm very sad at the same time because I know that that means we only have 5 episodes left.
5 more episodes, you guys. I'm excited to see what they throw in here because I think I remember reading somewhere there was a couple of years in between these 2 seasons. I'm not sure. I might be getting my shows mixed up. But yeah, you guys let us know down in the comments what you thought. And this has been a long episode, so we'll get back to it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.